Well, hello YouTube and welcome back to Retired for Life. Remember on a previous video how I talked about all the extra things that keep happening? Well, that hasn't slowed down. On a brighter note, I got something that just showed up in the mail, which has convinced me we're going to take a little bit of time off, as in today, and go and have some fun. As for this disaster, we'll talk about this in the next video, so stay tuned. Well, guess what we're doing here tonight down at Bowmore? Oh yeah, this will be fun. Our first night down here. I'm really looking forward to this. But there are precautions that have to be taken down here. As you may have seen if you had seen any of my trail camera videos, there are bear in the area. So we do need to be careful of how we're handling ourselves. Now, Bowmore is enclosed, but it is just house wrap that's on it right now, so not exactly great protection if something wanted to get in. So I do have my bear spray with me. I do have an air horn with me, and the other thing that I've got that is brand new is this radar monitoring system. Let's have a closer look at this. So the Letwesaf people sent this to me to try out. And I thought, radar? That sounds interesting, different. Let's have a look and see what's in the box. So there is our instruction manual. So this is the detector. And this is the receiver. Now they do tell you to make sure you charge this up 100% before turning it on. So I have already done that. So in this little box, we have a charging cable, some screws, a strap, and that's a reset tool there. More screws. This is a sticky pad that you can use to put on the back of this. I like this. This is a really nice mounting bracket. And I think that's it. But we are just doing a one-night test of this down at Bowmore. So I'm going to do more temporary setup rather than use these. So setting these up can be a little tricky. So on the Letwesaf website, they do have a series of videos that you should go through, and they will help you set these things up. And when you're doing it, you need to pay particular attention to the lights when they're flashing and when they're not flashing. Watch that video closely when you're setting them up. Otherwise, it can get a little bit tricky. So I have these all set up and I've already paired them and that type of thing. So all I have to do is power it on. So when you're setting up the detector, you've got to keep in mind that all the lights and buttons and whatnot are on the back of it. So sometimes, in some instances, you're going to cover up these buttons, and that's going to happen when I use this camera mount. So that's the detector unit now powered on and in place. So our receiver, the one with all the buttons on the front of it, it has its power button on the side. So we're gonna turn it on as well. And when it comes on, you'll see this number pad light up and turn blue. All right, so we've got everything set up in front of Bowmore now. Let's have a look at our receiver as we walk out towards Bowmore. As you can see, our radar unit has picked us up. So it knows we're coming up towards the camp. And it has let us know because this is going to be in beside the bed. All right, so I've been working with the settings here. You can see I've got the detector here set up across from Bowmore. Now, I've gone through the manual and looked for setting the distances. So basically, I want to cover the front of Bowmore here as much as possible. So because the detection zone spreads out in a fan shape from the detector, I have set it up over there and tried to get things set up for a nice wide sweep. So let's have a look, see what happens on our detector here. So it picked me up very quickly here. So obviously anything coming towards the entranceway is going to be captured. So this is the direction coming from the road. If somebody was walking back into here, this is the path they would have to take. So let's see how close we can get. Not very close at all before our detector picked us up. So that's pretty slick. All right, let's get things cleaned up and put away, and then we will see you tonight. All right, folks, we are back down at Bowmore. So we've got our little radar unit here. So that's going to be with us through the night. You saw where we set it up, and the receiver is all ready to go. So we talked about the fact that there's just one detector out there. Now, in a lot of instances, one would be fine. But if I was at an actual campsite, I would be more comfortable with 3 of these detectors for the receiver to pick up. This will handle up to 6 at a time. And if you had 3, that way you're going to pretty much cover everything around your campsite without too much difficulty. Now, by the looks of it, these have a range of 15 meters, and you can do certain functions to set your range type of thing by pressing the probe set and then walking around in front of the probe. That is all explained in the manual. So I guess at this point, all we have to do is bed down, and I'm hoping that this stays quiet during the night. And if it does, that means we don't have anything creeping around us, like the bears or coyotes or anything like that. And we'll just see how it goes. This isn't anything near as fancy as what you'll see Brian preparing at Cod Raven. He does some really great looking boil ups. Well, good morning, folks. We had a completely uneventful night. No alarms. It was nice and cool. The only background sounds were the coyotes and the frogs. Gotta love it. Okay, so I have one more thing I want to show you with where I plan on using this radar device for most of the time. So we're going to get cleaned up and head back to the homestead, and we'll see you there. So my plan for this thing is to take the detector and mount it right here on the house and have it pointing right down my very long driveway. Now I could separate these things farther if I wanted to. According to the manual, you can have the units as much as 500 meters apart from each other, which is pretty good. So I might at some point take the detector down and put it on a tree or something along the edge of the driveway. We'll see how that works. So if you're interested in these units, I have an affiliate link in the description that you can follow to their website to look at this. And there is also a discount code that you can use to get a nice break on the price. Well, all right, folks. I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you very much for coming along. I hope you found this interesting, or maybe a little entertaining. And if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'd love to have you subscribe to the channel. Costs you nothing, and it really helps me. All right, remember to be safe out there, be good to each other, and we will see you out on the trails the next time.